byproduct of all these storms, power outages, and we are tracking quite a few of those across the Miami Valley. 300 as of just a few moments ago, and almost half of those are in Greene County. DP&L is reporting 88 in Miami County and 61 in Montgomery counties.
Well, for some people, losing power the least of their problems. Some people just can't go home at all. Rob Sneed is live in Clark County with the aftermath there.
Well, guys, I just spoke with the Bethel Township Fire Chief. He tells me right now they are getting assistance from the Clark County EMA as they surveyed damage this morning. They managed to cut the power supply off from this apartment complex because obviously the waters are high, and that's certainly not a safe situation this morning. I mean, you can see it right now. It is continually rising as we speak. The fire chief expects it to get much higher than this, actually, and you can see it's nearly above the cars right now. Authorities say that they came here around 2:30 this morning after they got a phone call from a resident saying that they could not open the door to their apartment. When they got here, they say that they say it was 3 feet high, and of course it's much higher now. They said at last check it was higher than chest level, so certainly again it is on the rise. Now, we managed to speak with a resident, one of the 40 residents that crews had to evacuate from this apartment complex. They say that they were completely shocked when they woke up this morning and saw the water so high.
Everything's okay. We tried to wake him up in a calm manner so he didn't flip out because his bedroom was flooded. It started coming in through the doors, underneath the walls. Our floors are bubbling up and floating. It's crazy.
Now, that fire chief, he told me there is no word at the moment on exactly when they can let these residents back in their homes. Obviously, it's not going to be for some time now because this water is not going anywhere anytime soon, he says. Reporting live in Bethel Township, Rob Sneed, 2 News Today, working for you.
And west of there, the flooding is also taking its toll on residents in Miami County, who, like many, are just trying to dry out this morning and dry out their homes. Jordan Burgess joins us live with a look at some of the damage there. Jordan?
This was unlike any storm many had ever seen here, and now they're dealing with damage unlike any they've had in a long time. And we got to look at just what the high water can do to the inside of a home. This is one Miami County woman's basement. She says it's never flooded like this before, and you basically have to wait around to get to anything down there. She says the water came in so quickly and a power outage didn't help matters, but like others who tried traversing their flooded neighborhoods, she's trying to look for the silver lining in the clouds that brought all this rain.
We're just covered. It's just things. You know, we still have our health, we have our family, so it can be replaced.
And as she mentioned, she does have insurance, but still quite a mess on her hands to clean up after, as is the case across much of Miami County this morning. Jordan Burgess, 2 News Today, working for you.
Taking a look in our reported file this morning, photos sent to us by 2 News viewers. Matt Ball sent us these pictures of high water in Miami County. You can see people trying to make their way across the water there on the right-hand side of that picture. Of course, that is something we advise you do not do. You never know how deep the water is and what's underneath there. It's very dangerous. The water was several feet high in some areas. They have begun to recede this morning in many places, although not all, as you saw from Rob Sneed a little earlier. But we do want to thank Matt for sending us these photos. And take a look at this scene in Hathaway Park in Tip City. Sort of a waterfall going on there. Heavy rain turned that park into a flooding nightmare as the water rose pretty quickly. Now, as you can see, we also had some hail in the area, very large hail in some areas. We want to thank everyone for sending us these pictures, and don't stop, keep them coming. When you see news and weather happen, take a picture or video and send it to reportit@WDTN.com.
And speaking of video, check out this new video from New Carlisle, where our weather checker reported 6 inches of rain. That rain and the force of the water opened up a sinkhole right in the middle of a subdivision. The pavement crumbled on Lambers Road, making it impassable for drivers. Crews came out and put up a road closed sign, but now neighbors, well, they're stranded.
Unless we walk, we ain't allowed to drive. We have to walk everywhere we go.
I can't go to work. I work all the way in Springfield. You know, if they can get the street fixed pretty fast, we'll all be okay. It's only one way in and one way out over here.
Staying in Clark County, crews had to rescue the driver of this van when the person became trapped inside. It happened on Carlisle Road, which has seen a lot of activity overnight and even this morning. Crews tell us that at one point, the water rose halfway up the van's windshield. We're told the driver is expected to be all right.
In Fairborn, firefighters had a really similar situation to handle overnight. They had to rescue a woman who accidentally drove into a drainage ditch. Look at that picture. It was 5 to 6 feet deep. Firefighters tell us the current pulled her down into the creek and her car got wedged into a tree. But officials say she is extremely lucky that she did get wedged into that tree and her car didn't capsize.
Don't forget, whenever severe weather is in the forecast, you could stay connected to the Storm Team 2 with all of our resources. That includes our mobile app. And you can visit WDTN.com and you can sign up for watch and warning text alerts, which are sent straight to your cell phone. And you can also visit us online to check out Live Doppler 2 HD at your convenience. While there, you'll also find a photo gallery and video showing Wednesday severe weather across the Miami Valley.